Robin, thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your example. Thank you for your love. Um, your desire and ability to receive the information that you're getting from the pulpit, to receive the revelations that Pastor B is giving, and apply it is remarkable. The extent to which you go to obtain it and to retain it. Again, to display it as well is something that we all could learn from and mature from. But also, again, the love that you walk in. The love that you seek to display to whether it is the members or not, the people that know you or don't know you, or know God or don't know God, is a love that's exemplary for the body of Christ, and especially coming from a male. It's awesome to see that and to have experienced that. Again, so grateful for your presence in the house, and you'll be dearly missed.
My turn? Oh, okay, Robin. So I really admire you, and I think you're such a great example in stewarding the word, especially the word that comes out from Papa. Like, you know what to do with it. Like, you just don't let it sit, but you do stuff with it. You post Facebook messages, you share it, you talk about it, you write about it, you take notes, you record it. You do so much, yeah. And so that's a good example to me, and you set a pattern for me. And then I feel like there's so much to say about you, yeah. And a lot that I don't know, but then I'm excited for what's coming to happen in your life. But I just want to focus on that one, just stewarding the message that comes from the house. Yeah, I appreciate you, and thank you. Your
turn. Robin, I grew a lot through you, man. That can't say enough for you taking me under your wing. Like, grew up from being that quiet guy sitting on the sides, from just getting my dad saved, and getting into the word, like knowing the word better, knowing lots of stuff like how to pray better, like talk to God, and like so many things like hard to explain, but hard to put into words. But yeah, thanks, man. Like, I grew a lot through you, and just reading the stuff you post on Facebook, the smallest thing like the napkin, ESPN thing, acronym, yeah.
Robin, man, you are an amazing man. I just see like the whole Elisha type spirit. It's like you want a double portion, and it's like, you're not going to leave until you get it, and you're committed, and you're hungry, and you're going to go after it. Like, that's what I see in you, It's like, and through it all, it's like you remain teachable. It's like when you first came, you had your set of thinking and all that, and man, but you just humbled yourself, and you remain teachable, and now it's like, it's just amazing to see what God is doing. And if anything, this house is finna grow even more, because you finna go out there in the work field and into the streets, and I can just see you bringing in more people, And so I'm just excited. I'm grateful just for everything that you've done here in the house. Amen.
I think today's message definitely, it described you, love and faithfulness. And there's really a lot to say about you that I was able to pick up and learn. And the one thing that I admire so much about you is your love for people, and your love for people to just get it. Like, you refuse to allow people to just to understand the message just kind of halfway. You kind of sit until they fully get it. And yeah, that's one thing that I was able to grab out of you, is just to not really give up until they really fully embrace that whole DNA. That you're really, that seems to be like your focus, is to reproduce and to keep going. So yeah.
Amen.
Mr. Robin, you know, if anybody is the son of the house, you're a son. And there's some people that, you know, when you have a house, there's kids that just do their chores just because their parents told them to do their chores. But then there's kids that's like, man, I want to do my chores. I want to bless the house. I want, and if there's more chores that needs to be done, I'll do those chores. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it. You know, and you're definitely just one of those sons that's like, man, whatever needs to get done, whatever needs to happen, let's do it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to run with it. And you've definitely just been running with all the tasks that give you. Sharon.
Yes. Robin, you're the epitome of faithfulness to me. There have been so many times where I look at your life and I look at the fruit, both in and out of church, of what you do, and I say, man, God is so pleased with faithfulness, and you embody that for me. And on a personal note, if you guys didn't know, Robin is the one who went through the pains of introducing my husband and I. And I think I'm finally at a place where I can say thank you for that.
I'm finally
Thank you, Robin.
Oh.
That's nice.
Oh, okay. So, well, let's see. A few years ago, maybe like 2 years or whatever, I met Robin and Daniel just visiting. And I remember, I haven't told everybody else this, but I told Robin, I remember I would visit the office like during the day with Daniel. And I was like, what does Robin do? And he was like, pretty much everything. And I was like, I want to work with Robin. And I was just like, whatever it is that Robin is doing at Living Hope, I want to do that too. Like I just like saw him just being the perfect son of the house. Just like whatever task needed to be done, Robin was doing it. And so over however long I've been here now, we've like really, our relationship has grown in the car rides to church and just like getting to know each other and knowing your heart. And it's really just been encouraging me to be even more of a daughter of the house. And like you've just been my big brother, and I've just been like, I want to be like Robin. I want to do what Robin's doing. And so just wanted to thank you for just being my brother and just really like sharing your faith with me, like your faithfulness, sharing that faithfulness with me, and just you're growing and I'm growing along with you. So yeah, just thank you.
Robin, you are such a man of both impact and reach. Just as Zenaida and Jerome represented you with that poster board of all the POL kids that have gone through the Barnabas process and have been baptized, just seeing how like you've made an impact on lives, like even outside of the house, lives in those people that you've never met, you know. And then we can also see like how much you've impacted the lives of so many people here, all the people that you brought in. And I just know, Robin, that you're going to make an even greater impact out there as you're pursuing your destiny. And the reach part, like, yes, you reach for souls, but most importantly, you reach for God. And that's the example that's been the greatest to all of us. Just your faithfulness and your perseverance in reaching for the heart of the Father. And so just thank you so much for all the work that you've done here. Like you do so much, and you still go out and get those Alhambra jugs filled. Like, you know, like it seems like such like a small menial task, but it's so important. People get thirsty, they need to get water. And so in the same way, you are going to be watering the souls out there in the education world.
Amen.
Very good.
Man, Rob, just want to say thank you for being such a great brother. You really have been a brother to me. I'm gonna miss, but I'm gonna miss our car rides and just talking. You know, when I got married, you and Jerome, like, you loved me and my wife so good. But I just be like, dude, go home after service, go home, spend time with your wife. You know, you just got married, man. And there's been so many times where you've sacrificed for me, for Pastor Benjamin, for Pastor Sonny, in ways that may seem small but were really big. You know, late nights when you know, me and you are like kind of last ones, and you're like, dude, get out of here, like, you leave, you know, I got it. And I remember, because I remember how I felt during those times, like, dang, everybody's gone, you know, but you were willing to do that at times that nobody else, I would say, would have been, you know, or nobody else would have recognized that, yeah, these things still needed to be locked up, or these couple things still needed to be taken care of, and but you truly have taken on that heart, and I'm gonna miss you, man. Like, I'm just gonna miss you being here, and miss laughing together, and just I'm gonna miss the encouragement. I mean, you're my brother. We're gonna be brothers forever, and we're gonna see each other on services and stuff. But there is a big difference of being in the office and coming in and just saying, man, there's Robin, and I know he's going hard at it, and that's good. That refreshed me, and it continues to refresh me. But I know, and I find great joy in the fact that God truly is going to use you to bring reformation to our society. And the same way that you go hard for God here, you're going to go hard in the trenches, in the world, and lives are going to be transformed because of you. The same brotherhood that you've just allowed to flow through your life here is going to flow into those places. People that have never felt family are going to feel family through you. People that did not know that there was people that love them are going to feel God's love through you. And the way that you honor your mom and dad naturally as well, and your desire to care for them and to love them, the same way things that you said have encouraged you, that you've read from me, the same way I hear your testimonies and the things that God's doing in your life. And I find great compassion for my family, great love, and great zeal as well to want to win them and see them established. And so just want to thank you for being just open and really not just serving, but really saying, you know, I want to be family, and being that with me, man. And I know we're going to continue to grow in that. So I love you, man. I appreciate you as a friend and as a brother and as a fellow servant of the gospel.
I need to be able to see Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Robin, I want to say that you are not being released, you are being sent. And the difference between being released and being sent is that when you're released, it means that you did not fulfill your function properly. But when you're being sent, it means that you fulfilled your function with such excellence. But now we have discerned your destiny. And we are sending you to fulfill your destiny and to fulfill all of it. And so I say to you today, in the presence of all these witnesses, you're my son, I love you, and I am well pleased with you.
Amen.
I am well pleased with you. I'm well pleased. I'm very pleased. And I want to say that you've served, you've never let love and faithfulness leave you. You exemplified what I taught today. You bound them around your neck. You wrote them upon the table of your heart. And because of that, you have won favor with God and with men and a good name. You have that. When your name is spoken in this house, it's spoken with favor. When your name is spoken in this house, Robin has a good name. Whenever Robin's name is spoken, it's good. There's always good associated with your name when your name is spoken. Never evil, but always good is associated with your name. And I want to say that there's none like you. There's none like you. You have my teaching more than anyone else in this house. You've received it more than anyone else in this house. You've embraced it. You have assimilated it. You've absorbed it. You've digested it. You've recorded it. You've taken it in. You've preserved it. You've loved it. You have treasured it. You've hidden it within you more than anyone else. God has just given you a gift for that. Like, it's amazing. It's not natural. It's supernatural. It's not just a natural gift of memory. It's a supernatural gift, and it flows through the spirit of sonship. You exemplify Proverbs 2. My son, if you would receive my words and hide my commands within you. That is exactly what you have done. That is exactly what you've done. You've received my words and hidden my commands within you. And because of that, all of the promises of Proverbs 2 apply to you. Wisdom will enter into your heart. Knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Discretion will preserve you. And understanding will keep you. And that means you won't make a mistake. You won't go to the left when God is saying go to the right. You won't go into the wrong field.